ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, home to a pirate ship and the Buccaneers in Tampa, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
And the Blue Hens with 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Toss it to the back, running left. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They open the championship game with a pass. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go! Let's go!
And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. QB keeper all the way. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll try the left side with a toss. Fighting off the defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. A pop pass on the jet sweep. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. they'll run it on the toss. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10.
Cricket.
On the ground, it's Parker. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Going to try to use his legs here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. He's past the marker and still going. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense drops that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Design quarterback run. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Enough for a first down at the 37.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the post.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Breaks into the clear. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Delaware. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Running back with the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
Pace, 27, ready to go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Hit just as he throws the ball.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
One more play before they head to the locker room. The shotgun handoff here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Hens will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And the The second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Breaks an open space. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll get him down that time.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled, but first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
He gets loose. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. Here he goes. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaks free. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Wide open downfield. Makes a move and breaks free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He'll hand it off. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Delaware. There was no catching him that time. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
22 water.
They open the fourth by going to the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. They're able to get him down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Takes the toss and heads left. Fighting off the defender. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
He is quick on the right side of this defense. The defensive end that time winning that one-on-one matchup, getting to the quarterback for that sack.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on second and goal. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Fresno State. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now. Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. It's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9.
42, Spider.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. It's a touchdown to win a national championship.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.